Welcome back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, you've heard him sing on our show before, but now you can look at his art. Gary Bertram is here. How are you, Gary?
Doing great, doing great.
How did you go from singing to art, or was it the other way around?
I went singing to art, and it's just kind of in the gene pool of the family. We just kind of get into that creative mode, and we just go for it.
Well, what do you enjoy more?
I get asked that question a lot. And singing is for my soul, and art is for my creative experience.
Nice.
Well, now I see you like to paint a lot of nature and a lot of animals, especially horses and birds. How do you choose what you're going to paint?
Well, I travel a lot, and I like to photograph wildlife and just love to be out in nature. And so, just whatever inspires me. Sometimes as artists, we can kind of see what would make that really nice painting or that creative thing. And so just go from that and just whatever inspires.
Okay, do you take a photograph of, I just saw a picture of you. Do you take a photograph of what you want to paint and then go back to your studio, or are you doing it in real time?
With wildlife and with portrait work, I take photos. And then that just helps me to understand the compositional layout and all that. But then I'm also doing a lot of plein air, which is actually painting on site.
Oh.
So that's what a lot of my landscapes are
Look
painted
at that
on site.
piece. That's beautiful.
Well, that's
what's that?
beautiful.
What's that
And
one
look
that
at
we
the
just saw,
owl.
which looked
That
like
was El Capitan,
Where's that? Is that locally?
Yosemite in California.
Oh, look at this one. That's beautiful.
And that was one I did
Beautiful
at the World Equestrian Games. I did a demonstration there.
Oh, wow.
And what is your most memorable piece, the piece that you love the most?
Well, probably the most memorable thing I've done up to this point, I was the artist in residence at Yosemite for 2 summers. And so a lot of these miniatures that are in the front, which are done in acrylics, these were done on site, and I taught classes out there. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful sight, to be able to.
Okay, I want to ask you, for someone who thinks they have a little bit of a gilded edge to be able to paint, what's your advice if someone wants to pick up the paintbrush? Should they start with oil? Should they start with water or acrylic?
Acrylic is a little bit more forgiving.
Yes.
You can correct your mistakes pretty quick.
Yes.
But it does, with each medium, it takes about 3 to 6 months for me to be able to learn how to feel that, because it's learning how to mix your paints and understand the consistency of the water and the mixture and all that. With oils, it's, there's an effect like this painting over here.
This one
which
just
is
here?
the elkhorn, that's acrylics, but then this one is oils. And so when I want this blended background look, the oils actually allow you to get a little bit more of a blended look, a photographic look.
And that question, where can we buy your work?
Oh, good. I didn't even think of asking that.
2 ways. You can go on my website and then just email me if you see something that you like. I do a lot of commissions, whether it's pets, animals, horses, and then I sell at Damselfly Gallery in Midway. So right now they're the exclusive gallery for my work,
Nice.
but it's right in my back door, so it makes it convenient. And
Gary, do you do portraits?
I do.
I've always wanted a portrait of me. You don't do caricatures, do you?
No.
That's a photo together.
Oh,
If you'd asked me
there's
when I
enough
was-
of you everywhere.
Yeah.
And how long does it normally take you? So are the smaller ones harder or the bigger ones?
The smaller ones are harder.
Are they?
Yes, and
interesting.
over here you see a magnifying glass with those little brushes.
Yes.
And so when I set up a show, I
I'm
would
going to
have
grab one of them so you can see
Yes.
how tiny it is.
So sometimes what I do in my show, I'll set up like 200 of these minis, and they'll use them with the magnifying glass and go and look at all the detail, because there's so much in there that you can't see. But sometimes these paintings will take me anywhere between 10 to 15 hours.
Wow.
Just to do one with sometimes a single-haired brush.
Okay.
Well, they're really
we
extraordinary.
We appreciate you, my friend. Let's put up all those details again on where you can grab your art. Gary, there it all is. Facebook and also his website, phone number and email address. We appreciate you.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you're a man
Thank
of
you.
many talents.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Back after
Thank
this
you.
short break, everyone. You're watching Midday Kentucky.
Thank you.